I got it all blocked out. The police center exit, the convention center exit, every motherfucking exit. You
Welcome to the Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to the Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to the Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to Dumbfounded D podcast. Welcome to the 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 Dumbfounded D podcast. I didn't have my headphones on. I wasn't ready for that. And I was packing this dabberoo.
What's up, dipshits? As you know, I'm Ryan, and that's Mike. That guy right there. And we're here live to bring you absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
I'm sure we have something queued up.
We have nothing planned, and
no, we don't have anything planned because we don't have to plan everything because just of all the things that are going on. You see all the lovely choices that we have for president now? Just the variety. We have one more choice than we did the last time. Well, technically, isn't there always like
there is always a third party? I voted for what's his face, Gary Johnson,
and he was the Green Party candidate, right? Or was he just running independent?
Wasn't he libertarian?
Me, I don't know. I know he ran on the Indy, but you could be so many things if you're independent. Well, there are people like that guy, Ralph Nader, used to run on the Green Party ticket every time there was a presidential election. Yeah. And apparently, they were advocates for marijuana, legalization, which is now a null issue because it's pretty much legal everywhere.
It's not legal, but it's not. It's federally illegal. It's still. People still treat it negatively most places.
Yeah. I mean, what is most though? I mean, how many states now? Now it's more than half the country is decriminalized.
New York State and New York City legalized it recreationally. The neighborhood I live in is completely against it, and they don't want any in the community, any shops in the area. So it does just because it's legal doesn't mean people support it still. And
yeah, that's the same. That's the same with alcohol. There's zoning laws for bars, and a lot of those stem from prohibition because people didn't want alcohol back in the neighborhood.
You can still go to any bodega and get a beer.
Yeah.
Almost. So you still need a liquor license or a beer license, better yet. But
yeah, and you still need credentials to sell tobacco and stuff like that. So what would be the difference of it? Well,
the permits for cannabis is treated very differently. It's more treated like pharmaceuticals than it is.
Well, at least it is down here. Like I had to go flash my medical card after getting a script to just walk into a dispensary and buy it. But the thing is, it sort of keeps it at a level of classy. You understand what I'm saying? Like when you're in Vegas, the dispensary in Vegas and California, they're a little different. Like some of them are industrial size. Huge ass fucking dispensaries, but they're very casual.
Classy.
It's all casual. It's all classy. But you get a lot of places that are just pop-ups now that seem a little shady. I would have preferred to walk up into some stranger's apartment back in the day.
You picked the title, and I have no idea what the title even means, to be honest.
Okay, there was a little incident, I think in Scotland, where apparently there was supposed to be, as advertised, a Harry Potter immersive experience. Right now, I've been to some things like this before. I took my niece and my nephew for my niece's birthday last year to a Harry Potter exhibit, and it was like a museum. It was like a pop-up museum with a gift shop and everything. It had all the decor from the movies. It had a whole bunch of memorabilia. It had a whole bunch of just things and activities for you to interact with. It had like a scanner bracelet. You scanned your pass, and it did all these things. And you were there easily for an hour and a half just trying to, killing time in this museum. Presumably this thing was supposed to be just like it was supposed to be a Willy Wonka, not Harry Potter, I'm sorry. It was supposed to be a Willy Wonka fully immersive experience. And with live actors, and there's supposed to be all this projection screen stuff and all this holograms and stuff like that. Total fucking failure. It was just one of the debacle of the year, and actually it went viral. I'm surprised you didn't see it because there was a whole bunch of shit on it. All the parents complaining, and now they're being sued by all the parents who took their kids there.
What would it be called? Wonka Land? Wonka?
I guess Scotland, Wonka, and then see what pops up. And it would be recently. I'm pretty sure this happened within the last week or so. It's pretty fucked up. If I were a kid when I was into Willy Wonka, and I had to walk through this thing, I would be very disappointed.
That's.
Oh, it's just 8 seconds. No.
No, but look at it. That's it. That's the exhibit.
That's it. That's it. And I think people paid good money for this. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, they didn't buy like a $5 ticket to get into this thing.
Not so sweet surprise for kids in Scotland after visiting a Willy Wonka inspired event. These are the images of the Willy's Chocolate Experience website showing dreamlike candy-colored images and promises of extraordinary props. Folks paid £35 per ticket or $44.40.
Gee, it's not even that cheap.
Arrived, this is what they found. Oh, these are the photos posted on Facebook by a parent who took his kids to the event when it opened up on Saturday. The sparsely decorated warehouse was nothing like.
It's amazing. Worth every penny. Can't wait to take my family to Scotland exclusively to do this exhibit.
Now, what this sort of reminds me of is, like, I don't know if you know the debacle about Fire Festival. Do you know about that?
No.
Okay, Fire Festival was a huge debacle. It was a festival, a music EDM festival that was supposed to take place on an island somewhere in the Bahamas. And apparently this promoter, along with his partner Ja Rule, I'm surprised you haven't heard about any of this.
Oh, I heard this, yes.
Yes, a few years back, the guy went to prison and had just gotten out and is now claiming he's going to do a Fire Fest 2. Now, the whole debacle was all these rich kids were disappointed that they were supposed to get accommodations, like luxury accommodations with these fancy like tents and bottle service and all this crazy shit, right, with your own butler and all this, none of which was there when these people were just dropped off on a boat. And it was ugly. It got ugly real quick, and people were starving. There was no food, no provisions. So the Wonka experience to me is the little kid version of what Firefest would be to these, you know,
So
to these rich fest goers.
In Firefest, they went to the island and there was nothing there for them.
Hardly anything there.
Hold on, where's the?
They had some things. They had a couple of tents, but they didn't have the amount of tents to accommodate every single one of those guests. Like, there was a couple of thousand people who were going to go to this thing. They probably had tents to house maybe a couple of hundred people, like maybe 200 people they could house.
In music festival history.
The most insane festival the world has ever seen.
Pablo Escobar's island, and I said, "Oh my God,
Biggest event in a decade, I promise you. I'll be there."
I mean, everyone's supposed to be here, like Bella Hadid, Kendall Jenner.
Kendall Jenner was reportedly paid $275,000 to hype
Fire Festival.
The cultural experience of the decade. Fire Festival.
And he's invested in it somehow?
Yes. It was involved, yes.
Concert goers stranded with little to eat and just tents to sleep.
You're stranded.
I am stranded in the Bahamas.
Plain cheese sandwiches and salad after the chef backed out.
Fire Festival.
The chef backed out. Wow.
Now, hold on a second. Now, this is a chef who's supposed to, like, I'm guessing, supposed to lead a crew of people. Now, what I'm guessing, right? And I haven't worked in the food industry in over 20 years, but from what I understand, if chef walks out, the crew walks out too. So it's like they got nobody to cook food for them.
Absolute circus. I don't know what's going on.
it became this looting mentality. They brought out the luggage in 2 big containers.
So everybody's walking around with their cell phones trying to look through their luggage.
The Fire Music Festival creator now arrested and charged with wire fraud. Then they
Festival.
They're trying to blame somebody.
Hold up.
Billy, should we have any concern about the FBI?
I don't know. I think that's an individual thing.
FBI, open up!
Wow, we're not gonna watch the entire documentary.
No. Now this is the thing. I believe this may be a follow-up because what happened was when I watched the original documentary, I don't think the guy went to jail yet because there was a whole bunch of
that's
things.
a newer documentary.
Yes, because he went and has gotten out since.
Yeah, this is much smaller. They put very little effort into it. I get it, but is it really worse?
I feel no, not worse. I said for little kids, it's a little kid version of Firefest.
No, I didn't say worse. I said worth. Is it really worth the attention it's getting?
No, this is the thing. Like $45 is like what you would pay for like let's just say a really good. And I have in Long Island. There was this. It's a series of haunted houses that you go into, like like the actors and stuff like that, and the scenery put out. And it was about $40 a person, right? And I was even thinking, I was like, this is a little all right, $40. I paid $20 in Coney Island a couple of years ago. I was like, whatever. Okay, yeah, let's see what this is about. It was 3 of them, and it was way better than I was expecting, because they actually went all out for $40. Now, for $45, just to entertain a little kid. Now, you yourself, you have now you have a teenage son, right? And you have 2 young daughters, very young daughters. So these two young daughters are not really they're not expecting so much, but they're expecting at least to see the characters that they came there to see.
I paid $35, which is a lie. I didn't pay $35, but pretend I paid $35 each a person for some light show at the Bronx Zoo. Not even the animals, just a light show. And the kid was like, "This is great, but where are the animals? You said it was at the Bronx Zoo. I want to see the animals, not lights." God damn it!
Yeah,
but it was
you can't fucking fool them sometimes. That's the thing.
It was much bigger than this. What that photo was, it was huge. It was the zoo with lights. I mean,
yeah, which is you didn't lie to her, right? But the thing is, she was expecting something because she knows what she had a vision in her head what she was going to go see. So the thing is, like, you tell your kid, "Oh, we're going to go Harry Potter." I keep saying Harry Potter. This Willy Wonka experience, and you're going to see Willy Wonka and the Oompa Loompas, and there's going to be candy. They're going to give out candy.
Watch that shit? Do they actually watch that shit?
There's a brand new one. There's the new one with, I think Timothy Chalamet, the kid from Dune.
Yeah, no, I know, but does anyone actually watch that?
I'm sure people watched it, and I'm sure people still put on the Johnny Depp one for their kids. Yeah,
they weren't good. The originals. You're
talking about in Scotland, dude. You're talking about another culture of people.
Yes, I guess. Why isn't
you're talking about a country full of like people whose folklore is pretty much like, like what we would consider fucking Tolkien fantasy shit.
Before we get into this,
Willy Wonka was definitely something that I figured would be on their kids' radar.
I haven't been really too deep in any recent conspiracies or anything, but
I have one.
But you sent me one, and it has something to do with purple lights.
Yes, and I have a theory.
I don't understand it. So. Okay, so I found the video. Before we even explain it, I found the video. Do you want to talk before the video or after the video?
No, afterwards. Because if they don't have this one tie-in, I have like a tie-in to what the purple lights could do if there is some sort of if whatever you're about to play right now opens up some new information to the contrary, then I might just scrap my conspiracy theory. But it just for a second I had like, you ever just connect the dots like Charlie Day in the fucking meme?
Yes.
So I had like 5 seconds where I'm like, purple lights. I gotta send this to Mike, and like, wait a minute, and I had like an oh shit moment. But I'll tell you after we watch this.
Okay, let's see.
I finally found one of those strange purple streetlights. Am I about to get tractor beamed into a UFO?
I don't know what this
Maybe
is.
this will help?
Is he just mocking us? I thought this was going to be...
Why do I feel like I'm about to get taken out by a sniper? Is this what the hogs feel like under my feeder light?
Well, that was like reddish.
If this light was next to a Cracker Barrel, I'd really be suspicious.
So, oh my God. Oh my God, you saw it first here. You saw it first here. Alright, that was not what I wanted.
Yeah, all right, a little corny, but okay. So I don't know. I'm sure. Wait, I thought I sent you a reels. Did I send you a reels about the purple light?
The street lights are
Or
turning
did I just
purple
text you?
all across North America,
Yeah,
from
this is
Manitoba to Florida to New York to
Yeah.
North Carolina,
I can't-
and all across
I
the
can't see where it's
Midwest.
playing.
They look like this:
Oh.
a color rarely seen
This
in
is what you sent me?
No, but this is right up. This is the same vein. They're popping up all over the country.
The streetlights are turning purple all across North America, from Manitoba to Florida to New York to North Carolina, and all across the Midwest. They look like this: a color rarely seen in nature, and one that certainly stands out. One of these purple streetlights is next to my house. So why are they purple instead of the usual white? Is it aliens? Well, no, it's not aliens. Apparently, it's just a defect with LED streetlights installed back in 2019. They are supposed to be white, but the yellow filters in the lights are going out, making the blue and red filters mix to create purple. It took me a while to figure out that the company responsible for the purple streetlights is Acuity Brands, an American lighting and building management company, but they've said only a small amount of streetlights are affected, and they're covered under warranty. Within a few months, most of those purple lights will once again be white. The street.
Okay.
Wow. Does that shit all over your conspiracy?
It doesn't. It doesn't. Because my conspiracy was, right, that they were intentionally are able to turn them on and off. Okay, let me just put it to you this way. I have light bulbs in my house that are LED light bulbs that if you turn your switch on and off very quickly, right, it will change the tone. It will give you the white, it'll give you soft white, it'll give you yellow, it'll give you, like natural or whatever, and it'll give you blue. Yeah, it'll give you like something, I think it has like a pinkish to it. Anyway, so all these light bulbs have it, right? My circle light has it, my headlight has it, everything has it, right? You can switch it. So they could change that, right? Now, this ties in my conspiracy theory. Now get your tinfoil hats out. Ties in the Maui wildfires, right? And the new energy weapons. And what stops these these space lasers, right? Which was apparently a slight Biden snafu when he fucking misspoke and said something about blue roofs. Now, apparently, blue surfaces cannot be affected by these lasers because the blue color neutralizes it. And now there's blue in these purple lights. So my conspiracy theory was that they could turn these blue and these purple lights on so that they could run a path to where the laser does not fire. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if they want the laser to fire on somebody's house, they'll turn all the purple lights on in the neighborhood except the one there, and then bing. That's it. There's no collateral damage.
But you're saying blue.
You know what I'm saying?
He said blue use.
Yeah, blue hues and purples. Like it won't go through anything that has that blue tint in it, even if it's mixed with another color. So I don't know.
When did he say that?
The blue roof that the conspiracy theorists like are talking about is painting it like bright sky blue, like not like navy or whatever, but like blues, right? I mean, there's different blues, but.
All right, so here's some fucking.
Now I'm gonna give that to you. Let's see where it floats.
Here's some fucking news.
Welcome to the fucking news. I'm your host Kellerman, and here's some of the good that's happened recently. Scientists in China have created a breakthrough gene therapy that has restored the hearing of 10 children born deaf. They have a lot more testing to do, but according to MIT, this sort of sensory repair has never been done before. At the University of
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy.
Edinburgh in Scotland, scientists have engineered E. coli bacteria to eat PET plastics and turn them into adipic acid, which is used in cosmetics, pharmaceuticals, and fragrance industries. A team of Korean scientists.
There are certain like bioengineered bacterias that could break down plastics, microplastics, so that microplastics aren't floating around. You know what I mean? Like you could literally use them to filter water and then filter them out of the water. You know what I mean? So that there are no microplastics floating around in the water, which is like, that's fucking crazy. That is a serious breakthrough because it won't only take care of like micro pollution, but it'll take care of like, cause that's affecting people's health. A lot of people's health around the world. Just on some slow shit, you know what I mean? And mothers are passing it on to kids. So kids are being just born with plastic in their bodies. You know what I mean?
Scientists have published research conducted on mice for a groundbreaking nanoparticle treatment that could ease arthritis pain. Australian surfer Laura Enever set a woman's surfing record for paddling into a 43-foot wave in Oahu, Hawaii.
Wow.
And that's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
Anastrozole, a drug that may prevent breast cancer, is being offered to thousands of women in England after trials showed that it can reduce the incidence of breast cancer by almost 50% in postmenopausal women. And finally, in New York, surgeons at NYU Langone Health have completed the world's first eye transplant on U.S. veteran Aaron James, which is fucking incredible. Follow me if you give a shit.
It works, and it works. And it works.
If it's an eye transplant, it works.
No, but what I'm saying is like, I understand connecting an eye in the blood vessels, but getting the nerves to send an image to your brain, like a fully functioning eye. Like, I don't mean just an eye that's living in your body, because you could attach it to the blood vessels and the eye will stay alive in the socket. But doesn't mean that it's like the wiring to the brain is connected.
I think they found ways to reconnect nerves now.
With stem cells and shit like that.
So if you can reconnect nerves, and theoretically you can get an eye to see.
I guess so. That would have to be like a lot of that stuff that they did with spinal, like advancements in spinal surgery and stuff like that, like bringing people back to
maybe
from paralysis. That would have to be, because if you're restoring nerve tissue in the spine, and it's nerve tissue essentially that's attaching your eye to your brain, you know what I mean? That is what it is. The optic nerve is what's sending these signals. So it's like it would have to completely rebuild it, which is nuts. That's fucking nuts. Then what about rebuilding parts of your brain?
Some quick humor.
Excuse me, sir. Do you want 50 chicken sandwiches, or should I upload and give it to someone else?
I'm so sorry, bro. I literally just say, give him someone else.
Double them?
Yeah, definitely double.
Double them.
Yeah, I just said I'm sorry.
So fucking.
There's nothing I can do, bro. I just say.
God fucking.
Yo, dude, some of these fucking like they're annoying. Like these videos that just pop up in your algorithm.
Yeah.
This is definitely the epic. This is the epic fucking skit to that. There really has to be a call and answer. This guy's awesome.
I hate those types of videos, and I like the other guy.
Yeah, because it was good at the beginning. I think what's his name
Double It's so heavy.
Yeah, didn't you remember like when they were doing it with money and stuff like that and things that like actually mattered? Like they were doing like, you know. Yeah. But then it became stupid shit. Like, do you want this button or double it? Like what? Why these inanimate objects? I don't get it. Somebody would have taken a chicken sandwich in real life already. I would have taken the chicken sandwich and I would have tossed the bread and just eat the fucking the chicken. But I would have been like, hell yeah! I was like, what? Free lunch? Give me that shit. Okay, double it. Wait, I'll take 2 of these and just like, why don't you eat one, bro? You look hungry.
Some good
Yes.
Hey,
let's watch some industrial accidents.
Time to throw the dump truck off the cliff over there. But today, we're going to put you on the bulldozer.
No habla inglés.
You'll be all right. Damn it. Jose, holy shit. Yeah, we're going to need
Jose, holy shit.
Oh, hey, Carol, how's it going?
Well, hello there, little boy. How's it going? That's a nice bike you got. Oh,
yo. Bro, pause that. Pause it.
What just happened?
No, what? No, it looked like this kid just ripped some nasty ass and just killed everybody in the elevator. But no, this is like a real thing. Like people take their mopeds on elevators, and fucking moped batteries can explode.
No.
Yes, dude. Not the gas powered one, the electric mopeds. Really, any of these lithium ion cells, if they're perforated, can explode. If something happens, if the outer fucking casing is compromised, these things can blow up, just spark and blow up. That's why that's how these Teslas fucking blow up. They just start sparking. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, bro, fucking dangerous as hell. Now, check this out. Now we talk about how like one of the main reasons why like electric vehicles, because we're destroying the environment trying to like mine all of these minerals to make these electric vehicles. But nobody's mentioning how much more dangerous than a gasoline combustion engine is than a volatile fucking 3,000-pound battery. It's fucking crazy.
And you have to burn more fossil fuels to make all this electricity than just to fucking just use a gas fucking car.
Yeah. The noises that this guy makes, dude.
You know why that happened, right? He's grounded.
Cooked, yo. But he's next to water, isn't he? I thought.
Isn't that makes it worse? He's that grounds you, doesn't it?
Well, you're not grounded. You're no. If you're grounded, you're okay, I guess, right? Like it just passes through you.
You don't want it. Okay, so
how does that go?
So if I want to fuck with live electricity, I can only touch the live side without touching any other side.
Because you create a circuit when you do that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. So what about the whole thing with having rubber sole shoes?
So if you get hit by lightning and you have rubber sole shoes on, you'll zap out of your shoes because your shoes are rubber. Whoa. So you'll get blown out of your shoes. When you get struck by lightning, you shoot out of your feet. Your shoes, I believe. Watch. Let me look this up.
No. That happens to everybody. Everybody who gets struck by lightning, their shoes just fucking blow off their feet. Dude, for real? Dude, that's the funniest shit I've heard all day. Dude, I mean, I knew it happens like when people get hit by cars and people get hit by lightning. I figured like the impact, maybe the impact would knock your shoes off, but it's because of the electricity that blows your shoes off every time. That is fucking nuts.
I'm trying to see if that's true or not.
Yo, that would be fucking awesome I'm just gonna say this. I know this is like a pretty far stretch, but I'm gonna say if you get electrocuted every time you get electrocuted or you get fucking shocked or hit by lightning, your shoes blow off. I call simulation. That has to be somewhere in the programming because there's definitely some dude who had to have had kept his shoes on from a lightning strike.
So I can't find anything about that.
So no verify? That would have been so epic.
It does provide no protection from getting electrocuted.
Okay, so the rubber doesn't insulate you from getting blown up. All right.
So you guys see. So you gotta understand. He
cooked at a high temperature. I think it's a very high temperature.
He might be wetter in the. Oh, I'm clicking the wrong video to play.
Hey, Carl, how's it going? Yeah, I'm gonna need you boys to stay late today. We got tons of work to do.
Damn it.
So get back to work.
Man, I really wanted to go home early so we can play Fortnite.
Here, help me with this. There we go, almost got it.
Let's push this button here. Let's see. Oh, dale, pasala. Come on, get the ball passes.
Oh,
that's a full ass elevator shaft.
You know,
that's a full ass elevator
shaft when that happens because that actually happened to people.
Yeah,
and it's like you gotta look where you're going always at all times. Look where the fuck you're going. Don't stare at your phone.
Okay.
Yeah. Be safe out there, guys. Just if you're working,
stare
be
at
safe.
your phone.
Yeah, especially if you're like if you're like getting on an elevator or a train or some shit. Oh, dude, bro.
Anxiety.
Okay, now did you watch this video yet? This is viral. It was on Nature.
Before,
It's on Nature's Metal. This is a nightmare.
Yes.
It's a fucking nightmare.
Yes.
Just when I thought it was gonna end, it just kept going. I was like, what the fuck?
So like a lot of times I see the signs when you're driving. When I drive on I-80 in the Poconos, and the signs like falling rock zone and falling this zone and falling rock zone, not this.
Man, yeah.
I always ask myself, why build the fucking road here then?
Yeah, this is my guess. This is my guess.
Like, look at the wall next to this.
No, this is my guess. Do you want to know what my guess is? They had to build a road through this area, and in order to build a level road instead of having to do a winding just to make it easier and you go straight through, they had to blast the rock. I believe before they blasted the rock, these rock slides did not happen. I believe they blasted enough rock that it lightened the integrity of all the other all the other sediment and just rock above it and granite or whatever's up there, and it every so often just enough of a vibration will get another boulder unlifted. They obviously same thing here. You see that wall right next to it? That was all big chunk of rock that went down that got blasted out probably 50 years ago, and ever since this has been happening. That's a big one, bro. That's a big one. Woo!
I think that person died.
Holy shit. Yeah, that's a death, bro.
Look at the road got destroyed. Look at the road.
This guy's still backing up.
I don't think he's doing anything anymore.
Whoa. Bro. That was a lot. That was... Ooh.
People don't realize we're such like insignificant things on this planet that can just be splattered.
And, like an ant. You just get crushed like an ant. Now check this out. That is just... do you think that's anything? That is just a fucking... That is just a dusting of what this planet could do.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
That is brutal, bro. And it doesn't stop, dude. That's the scary part. And it doesn't stop. And like what you were saying, driving upstate, driving out to the Poconos, driving through those blasted mountains that blasted through mountains although they were blasted through 50, 60, 70 years ago, they're still compromised so much so. I mean, they have nets and stuff like that.
I just got my Venom Power Terra Hunter.
No fucking net is going to stop that. Like, that boulder was like, bro.
It's the same video.
Yeah.
It's a different angle.
It's a wider shot, though. It's a wider shot. You see more.
Jesus.
But it said local authorities were investigating. Do you think somebody like intentionally caused that rock slide? No, that shit always happens by those areas, right?
Who knows?
That was a big ass. I'm saying that boulder was fucking huge, dude. The boulder was like the size of a house. Oh. Only in Russia.
What? Why?
Somebody at a wrestling event somewhere, I guess in Dagestan or in fucking Georgia or something, had an anti-tank grenade, like a sticky grenade. Yeah, but why a grenade at a wrestling match? Like I don't know. It probably just because Chechnya. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. This comment right here is exactly what happened to me just now. Like, literally. I thought it was going to be like a wrestling move called grenade detonate.
It was this kid's finisher? You thought you saw this kid was going to fucking do a finisher to this kid? He was going to give him the rock bottom? He was going to stone cold stun him or some shit?
Something. I don't know. All right. What's the fun fact?
Fun fact. Star Wars The Phantom Menace cost the U.S. economy an estimated $293 million in lost productivity. When The Phantom Menace was released in 1999, 5.7 million people attended the Wednesday premiere, and around 2.2 million of those people were full-time employees who were supposed to be at work, but called in sick so they could see the movie on its opening day. And it was
one of them.
The U.S. economy.
I believe that because that was the first Star Wars in how many years? 30 years? Not 30 years.
No. At that time, there was the original that had come out back in the 70s and 80s. And then this was the first one to come out in 16 years.
There you go. That's why.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh my God, let's see what he can do now.
And that was like the virgin internet. Like, that was not what we have now as far as connectivity.
Mm-hmm.
When Attack of the Clones was scheduled to be released on a Thursday in 2002, employment consultant firm Challenger Gray and Christmas began issuing warnings to businesses that they should brace themselves for the Star Wars sickness or the Darth flu, predicting that 2.6 million people would call in sick to attend the Attack of the Clones premiere, which would cost the U.S. economy an estimated $319 million in lost productivity. They also predicted that New York, Los Angeles, and San Francisco would have the most employees call in sick to attend the premiere, since these cities all had a lot of technology-based companies, and it was more likely those employees would be diehard Star Wars fans. Fun fact, Star Wars the
Wow.
Yeah, I actually do remember the Darth sickness thing, you know? Like, I remember like that being like a joke back in 2002.
Darth sickness.
Yeah. I mean, I knew better, and I would just take the next day off for the midnight showing, but now we live in a world where when a movie's released, it's released at 12 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So you could easily just get tickets to go see it after work.
Or it's released simultaneously with streaming services, and you're like, oh, I could just, live stream this bad boy.
And that's it. And but back then they would, I think in 99, they didn't do a midnight release, but in 2002 they did, and in 2005 they did. And I went to the midnight release both of those times. But in 99, it was, yes, I called in sick, like many other people did.
What'd you send me here? What is this? What is this?
Wait, all right, this may be gambling related. Wait, I
mistimed my pregame coffee. In the middle of the first inning, I'm like, goodness gracious, this is not good. Top of the second, I was leading off the inning. I said, I don't care where this pitch is. This at bat is ending first pitch because I need to go. First pitch, I get a hanging slider, and then I deposit it in the seats. And then as soon as I touch home plate, straight to the bathroom. No high fives, straight to the bathroom.
It's a home run and it has to go. That is epic story, dude.
Dude, honestly, if I had to run the
That's
base,
motivation.
I would have gotten picked off on purpose or something because I would have had to go so bad. Mistimed my pregame coffee.
You got it.
In the middle of the first inning, I'm like, goodness gracious.
I love a gotta shit story, and this is just like to put it into perspective. I could easily see Derek Lewis, right, like win a fight, and then be like win it fast, like first round, and Joe Rogan be like, Derek, what were you thinking? He's like, Joe, I just need to finish that fight fast. I gotta take a shit, and then just leave.
And then
and then leave.
Yep.
You know, like I'm saying, like motivation, right? Like I'm pretty sure Pete Alonso wasn't the first person to hit a home run because he had to take a shit. He was just like taking his first swing just to get the fuck out of there. But I've been there before. Not at bat, but you know, having to fucking take a shit at an inopportune time. Which I'm sure the rest of you have had that happen to you as well.
Security. What's going on here?
Security in the morgue, I guess.
Oh shit! It's fucking standing up.
That motherfucker came out of nowhere.
The bear's like, "Fuck out of here, rent a cop."
He's like, you saw me. The bear went. The bear just he went boo.
I think the bear got I think they both got scared, and the bear just
he freaked the bear out for sure. In real life, the bear got spooked by him. That's why he jumped out.
Because if the bear wanted to attack him, it would keep going.
He would have. No, he was like he charged him. Is what he did. Bears will charge and then fucking back off to get you to back off. You know, it's like a warning. So he probably was smelled. I don't know if this is a morgue. I thought this was a morgue.
It says restaurant in some of the comments. The first comment makes me laugh. Plot twist: the bear is the security guard.
That bear's high on cocaine.
I mean, he did a good job. If he's looking, the security guard took him down.
And look, for a second, when that bear is on its hind legs, it does look like a guy in a suit for a second. It does. I mean, aside
a little. Anytime you see like an animal on its two standing upright, and you're like, oh, that's fucking weird. Like even when the kangaroos square up on you, you're like, oh, that's weird.
When they square up when they're brolic, when they're like thick and they got actual arms that are jacked, that does freak me out. And the bipedal animals, not like ducks or birds that walk around on two legs, but when it's a mammal, when it's like a mammal, or even like if a lizard does it, like you ever see like a
and they like charge or kind of like run at you,
monitor lizards, not like Komodo, unlike Komodo dragons, but like smaller. There's like a species of monitor lizard that walks around on its hind legs to like see up high, and they'll be like with their arms like dangling like this, you know. It's freaky. It's freaky seeing it. It's freaky seeing bears do it because their bears, I think, walk. I mean, aside from apes, right? I feel like bears walk the most on their hind legs than any other like wild ass animal out there.
I think so. That comment's epic, by the way.
Well, men watch slow-mo destruction videos. Men happy. Yeah, this is the truth, dude. Dude. I'm just gonna say this fucking blew my mind. I had to watch this video like 5 times.
Before we get into the video, I just want to say I agree with that comment. And what I've been watching a lot lately, and I keep forgetting to send videos to myself on Dumbfounded Dipshit's Twitter, or not Twitter, Instagram. Like, subscribe on Instagram. I keep forgetting to send myself, but I'm watching what's it called? Hydraulic systems crushing things.
Yes,
so
that's
everything.
Always. Yeah, and especially high pressured like containers and stuff like that like explode. I love that shit.
Let's see what this is.
Glass ball versus glass ball in a cannon.
In a cannon.
3, 2, 1.
Do they even hit each
I
other?
mean, that hits something.
Oh, that's a war.
Blue. We need blue.
Get out! Get out of blue!
Where are you?
Get out! Get out of the blue!
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Is
It's
it?
got a lot
Wait,
of time.
what?
This
Oh.
stand
Oh.
straight.
Where's-
What? Come on.
Where is it?
Oh, what? Did you forget to put the ball in?
That was weird.
Where's the?
Where's the other
What?
glass ball?
Did the ball?
Oh,
Oh my goodness! How did that happen?
Connect!
Glass balls
I gotta watch it again. I gotta watch it.
Now tell me no, it doesn't.
2, 1.
Tell me it doesn't look like some space shit.
I like,
I mean,
yeah,
that
I
hits
like
something.
you watching it. And you're
Oh,
like,
it's a
wait,
war.
where is it?
Blue.
Where is
We
it?
need blue.
Get out! Get out of
Get
blue!
Where are you?
Get out!
Blue, where are you?
Get out of the blue!
It's coming. It's coming. It's
Come on,
coming.
Blue.
It's
Is
got
it?
a lot of
He my
time.
blue. He my
This
boy blue.
stand straight.
He my
What?
boy blue.
Come on.
Where is it?
Oh, what? Did you forget to put the ball in?
Where's the?
Well, I'll tell you why
I
they
like
said that.
I like how the ball, the balloon ball, whatever it is,
Yes.
hits the glass ball.
Oh yeah, and it shreds it to pieces.
Ball!
Did the ball?
It's like they're watching a sport. Like that's how men are with sports.
It's epic,
like
though.
everything, yeah.
It's
Oh my
because it
goodness.
is.
How did that
Wait,
happen?
wait. Ooh. Oh, you saw the electrical shock. Boom.
Fuck, there was a light. There was a spark of light.
Yep. The electrical spark. The pressure.
Dude, just leave it right there for a second. Don't move
Okay.
it. Don't move it. I just got to say a few things about this. Now, number one, it reminds me of something that you see those recreation, those 3D renditions of like space objects colliding, like how they say like how our moon was created,
Yeah.
right? This is what it looks like. It looks like the shape looks like that, the two bodies colliding. Now, another thing, the reason why these cannons have basketballs in them. Now, if you want to know how a cannon works, is there needs to be something packed inside it for the pressure to expand, right? So the glass ball isn't tight enough to fit into the cannon, the rifling, or whatever, the tube of the cannon, for it to blow out. So it needs something to shoot it out. So the basketball is probably just the size. So they would stuff that and then have all that gunpowder behind it.
Isn't
the
that why
gunpowder
you
will
always saw the guys come with those and they stuff down something? They would take the
Yes. So and then they would pull it out, right? And usually they would use some sort of cloth or cotton.
Yep.
And that's the same thing in a musket. When you see them take the rod out, they stuff a piece of cloth. You see them in the movies. They'll cut it off their shirt, and then they'll stuff it with the gun with a little bit of gunpowder, and then they'll stuff it down the thing, and then they'll take the ball and then stuff the ball down. So that's what was happening. They were bugging out because they saw the basketball shoot out first. Now, what probably happened was the basketball exploded inside and then got flung out faster than the glass ball did and ended up in front of the glass ball.
Glass balls going into the cannon.
I think
That shit looks like the Milky Way for a second.
3, 2, 1.
Oh! I mean,
last
that
time.
hits something.
Oh, that's a war.
Yeah, see that? That's crazy. See,
Yeah.
it's pushing the basketball is pushing.
Mm-hmm.
We need blue.
Get out! Get out of blue!
Where are you?
Get out! Get out of the blue!
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Is
It's
it?
got a lot of time.
This
Oh,
stand
oh,
straight.
where's-
What?
And that's why they're confused. Like, what?
Yeah, the basketball shot out ahead of it because it probably got squished in the tube because it's just rubber. You know what I mean? These glass balls probably weigh like fucking 30 pounds a piece.
Probably more than that.
Probably more than that.
Where
Yeah.
is it?
Oh, what? Did you forget to put the ball in?
Where's the?
Oh,
Where's
what?
the other
What?
glass ball?
Did the ball?
Oh,
Oh my goodness! How did that happen?
Connect!
So epic.
Yeah, it does. It looks like fucking the Milky Way right now. Now it looks like a galaxy. That's fucking crazy.
When you type, "Why is my wife yelling at me?" on Google, it'll give you a list of potential triggers such as her feeling unheard, financial stress, mental health struggles, etc. But when you ask, "Why is my husband yelling at me?" it instead assumes that he's abusive and gives women a domestic violence hotline to call. I wonder why that is.
Wow.
Yo, is that true? Is that true?
We're going to test this.
Why is my wife yelling at me?
Wow. Okay. Why is my
husband?
Wow. Wow. What the fuck?
That's fucked up, bro.
Here's the thing. That's just next time someone says, oh, the patriarchy and this and that. I'm like, okay, Google search. Why is my husband yelling at me? Then Google search. Why is my wife yelling at me?
Yep. This looks like it sure looks like fucking oppression and suppression. But whatever. This isn't something that I don't think we're gonna go marching in the streets. You know what I mean? It's just it is what it is.
I answered the question for Google, by the way. Why is my husband yelling at me? Because she burnt the roast. And the first search result is the National
Domestic Violence
Hotline.
Oh my god! Damn. So we could just get yelled at forever and ever, and there's no legal ramifications.
Oh, right. That's right. I forgot about that. Okay. There was some more fucking news that was pretty good. Like a bit of good news for a change.
Hi. Welcome to the...
God damn you.
News. I'm your host, Kellerman, and here's some of the good shit that's happened lately. According to Brazil's Environment Ministry, the rate of deforestation in the Amazon was cut in half in 2023, which is fucking tremendous. Brazil's president hopes to end deforestation entirely by the year 2030. As of this month, Sanofi has joined Novo Nordisk and Eli Lilly in dropping the cost of insulin down to a much more affordable $35 a month in the US, which isn't as much as some of the other countries, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was. A new blood test is being developed by the US biotech firm Novelna. Early trials are showing a roughly 85% success rate in detecting 18 different types of cancer in their early stages, as opposed to right now when we can only detect 5 different types of cancer by blood tests. And finally, Instagram creator Sharon McMahon raised over $1 million last month, donating it to the RIP Medical Debt Charity. When all was said and done, that was used to settle $170 million in forgiven medical debt, paying off the totals of 142,830 families across America.
Wow.
And that's some good fucking news.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That is.
You know what?
News.
Thanks to this guy, because I'll tell you what, like every once in a while, you'll watch the regular news or you'll watch the big network news, and they'll give you a fluff piece here and there every once in a while. But the thing is, all these things did just happen recently, and not one of them have I heard about. And which that's the thing. Like now, it's like all you're hearing about is Ozempic good, Ozempic bad, Ozempic good, Ozempic bad, and that's all you hear about. You don't hear about this breakthrough in cancer detection. You don't hear about like health stories like that. You know what I mean? As often as I feel like they used to, and they used to actually, if shit was going good, you would hear good stories. I just don't feel that you hear it as often.
Do you know what? I'm glad you brought it up. Do you know what I've been doing lately? So I've been noticing a lot of previously fat people losing a lot of weight.
Yeah.
And I play a game. Did they actually work out or Ozempic?
Oh, it's definitely Ozempic now. It's definitely Ozempic now.
No, it is.
Yeah.
And the two specific people I'm talking about are well off, so they could afford anything. So I'm like, oh, look, Dabber.
You just put it down right next to you. But yeah, I mean, listen, it's the easy way out. It's expensive though. Like that shit is not cheap.
That's what I'm saying. These people are rich, so they can do
Yeah,
it.
they can get all the fucking Ozempic, and they have even different kinds that don't have the same side effects.
So, just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. Is a saying I like to live by.
Is that a chocolate chip cookie with corn in it?
That's almost more acceptable. If it was like cornbread chocolate chip, that's okay.
But what is?
All right, backdoor Betty Crocker here. Betty Crocker shit. Today we're making a mac and cheese fucking cookie. Now, I don't like to be mean, but if you don't know how to make a box of mac and cheese, get the fuck out of here. Not trying to show off with the Pyrex or anything, but you know how it is. Into the fridge for a little bit, then we're giving it this fucking glass circle job treatment. You know the rest, bro. Just fucking right on that cookie dough. A little more cookie dough on top. 350. 14, 15 minutes, and that's it. That's how you make a Betty Crocker shit cookie. Backdoor Betty Crocker shit cookie. All right?
Why? I'm not gonna lie. If I'm high, I might eat that.
I might eat that. I was just saying. I thought for a second. I was like, why? I'm like, all right, yeah. That big, he took a big bite out of it, and he was like, all right, not that bad. And I'm like, he's probably right.
Yeah. As I'm watching this, I'm like, I can't make fun of this. I would eat that.
I have definitely back to back eaten these two things.
Yeah.
Many times. I've definitely eaten a box of Kraft macaroni and cheese and eaten a box of fucking Entenmann's cookies. So, like, I've definitely done that. And who's to say that the flavor of the mac and cheese isn't already still in my mouth while I'm eating these cookies, which it probably was. I might have spoon of mac and cheese, one cookie. I might have done that because I was that fat of a fuck. But, like, seeing it baked together, it's like some things you don't need to see. Like, maybe I didn't need to see him making it, even though it was interesting in an ASMR kind of way. But I definitely, like, it. I guess it doesn't look that bad once it's all baked.
Sorry, that was rather delicious. You sent me this. This looks fucking incredible.
This is fucking insane. I was like, what is this?
Whoa! It's 3D printed.
It's. I know it's got pickups in it too. Like this thing is. Well, this is insane. I'm like what? How would you? Like, what would you?
Inspired by a rotating guitar / bass invented back in the 1960s. Took one step further, more strings, more construction, more stable, blah, blah, blah. That is fucking cool.
I mean, whoa! It looks functional, I guess, in a way, but it looks like he's not really demonstrating it the way that you could probably utilize it properly.
He's not Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix would probably tear that thing up.
Yo, I'm saying you need some sort of fucking like out of this fucking world kind of mind to like really make something like that happen. It seems like this guy's an engineer more than he's a musician. Because it didn't look like through this little sample, and I know I'm just judging it by this 30-second little sample, but during this little sample, it doesn't look like he's actually trying to do anything functional with it. I'd like to see this in function, but it looks like a Gatling gun, and it looks like a fucking, like, bass fucking monstrosity from
that thing's pretty
future.
Cool, right? Peachy mango.
It is pretty fucking, this is the thing. It is cool.
Like peaches and I like mangoes.
It's cool, but I want to see more videos with it.
What's this? Potato vending machine?
Are you surprised?
Brinsley McNamara, and welcome to Weird Ireland. Today I had no potatoes.
Welcome to Weird Ireland. A pretend.
Yeah, well,
are you a potato vending? What?
Well, Weird Ireland is a page that I follow, an Instagram account that I follow, and it's cool. It's like all different odd destinations. Like if you're going to go to Ireland on vacation to go and visit, that they have like unconventional tourist destinations. But here's one.
5 kilos.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching and see you somewhere else in Weird Ireland.
Wow.
It's a fucking potato vending machine, bro. And then, where else, though? I mean, there's only 2 places on this planet I think they could have a potato vending machine. In Ireland and in Russia. These are the only 2 fucking places.
Well, they're making vodka.
Well, I'm Brinsley McNamara and welcome to Weird Ireland. Today I'm back at Ireland's indigenous fast food restaurant Supermax because I want to try a bucket of 100 sausages.
I have to ask him too.
Okay, maybe. Hi there, do you still sell that bucket of 100 sausages I saw online? Online it says approximately 100 sausages. I wasn't sure if that meant 70 or 500, so I made sure to count them all first. Thanks for watching and see you somewhere else in Weird Ireland. 189, 91, 192, 193, 194, 195.
Bucket of sausages.
Well, I'm Brinsley McNamara and welcome to Weird Ireland. Today I'm back at Ireland's indigenous fast food restaurant.
There used to be a Irish pub in Astoria called Front Toward Enemy, and I would go there and get the Irish breakfast, which was blood sausage and like fried potato. Oh, and they had a duck and bean stew for breakfast.
Shepherd's pie.
I don't think they had shepherd's pie, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. What's going on here? Is this virgin? What's going on here?
Well, there's gambling going on. And what are they gambling on?
No. Really? People will gamble on anything. Holy shit. These fucking... Okay. You fucking degenerates will gamble on absolutely anything. Fucking losers. You need to get a life. By the way, I got 50 on the black one. The dark one.
Yeah, I'll tell you what,
I got 50
man,
on the dark one.
I got the long leg guy because the one with the long leg seems like he has a further reach, so I think he has more control over the fucking dark one.
Oh no, the dark one's dying. Shit. I'm about to lose $50. Fuck. I'm getting the itch. Look at I'm getting the itch. Come on. Bite him. Bite him. No. Stop. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't bite him.
It's crazy how they're battling each other epic, like on an actual thread.
You want time?
The standoff.
They interfered. I want my money back. Interference.
I really don't know how you would judge that, but it's crazy what people would bet on though. But I got I don't know if is Yoni on tonight? I promised him I'd send him some UFC picks for this weekend. There's gonna be an epic fucking card this weekend.
There is.
Epic.
That up.
Epic fucking card. It's the O'Malley fight.
Yeah.
But besides the O'Malley fight, that's not even what I'm really looking forward to. But there's a whole bunch of other fucking epic fights on. I think that Macy Barber, I think, fights again. Against Catherine Kukagan. I think Curtis Blades fights some fucking like pretty diesel fucking heavyweight.
You think Vera's gonna win?
Cheeto?
Yeah.
He's underdog, right? I was gonna put money on him just because he's a dog. Do I think he's gonna win? I think he could win. Do I think he's going to? I don't know, because I think these fucking judges love Sean O'Malley. So if it goes the distance, I don't know. Oh yeah, we gotta Google this or do this.
Ooga Easter egg. I think someone on Instagram is definitely getting fired or already has been fired. If you don't know, the Ooga Booga Easter egg is like this bug where if you type in Ooga Booga or Hooga Nooga or anything kind of like that, different capitalizations or different emojis, they translate to like really obscure and sometimes really obscene phrases. It still works at the time I'm posting this video. Like if you comment Ooga Booga or Hooga Nooga, then close out of the comment section, reopen it, and then click see translation. You'll be surprised. But yeah, I've worked with some bigger tech.
With power of the Lord, the power of the Lord. Okay, it's over here in the comments. Here, I'll show you. Let's fix this.
Yeah, let's see this. Now what? I didn't try it because I was afraid if I typed in Ooga Booga, it would translate to like the N-word or something like that. Like I thought that some fucking crazy shit was gonna happen. So I didn't even
Nooga, translate the Hooga Nooga with this one. Look.
The power of the Lord, the power of the Lord.
Knife, Hoga, knife. I like men. No, he wrote that. That's not true.
It's not translated. Yo, why? Ooga. He said Ooga Booga. Like
what a carpet. Check out the blog at Knife. Check out the link below. Ooga.
Ooga.
The snooze of the tree is made to be kept away from the grass.
What?
So Nuuga translates to knife. That's
means a knife. Okay, that's what that means.
Fuka Duka. Rise and shine.
Rise and shine. Oh shit.
The funny shit is seeing so many white people wanting to erase the translation so bad, but getting something about God and truth.
Yo, that's see, you see, I thought that's why I didn't type it in. I didn't want fucking
Hooga knife. Hooga nigga. It's a
Somali poem. What's the original? It's the original. Nooga Luga?
No.
Yes.
Come
Nooga
on.
Luga means it's a Somali poem. That's what that means. You see the translation? What language though? Yo, dude, Ooga Booga, what does that mean? What does Ooga Booga mean? Be aware of your boobs. Wait, what? Hold on. What is Ooga? Ooga.
What language is this?
What language? Hold on. Go to the original Ooga Booga, man wrestles. Just type what does Ooga Booga mean? No. The man wrestles right above it.
Hold on. This one?
Yes. What Ooga Booga just is Ooga Booga.
Yeah. Hold on.
Fuck that, dude. That's stupid. Kuga Tuga Luga Wooga. Look at your boobies. In what language?
I don't know, but it works. It's so funny. Now I gotta find it again. Where'd it go? Okay.
Somali dialect. It says Somali. It's Somali.
Get me some of your boobies. I'll swallow my face.
What the fuck? So I guess it's like you could type in whatever you want with the English alphabet and it will and Instagram will try to translate it into some language. It'll go through the languages and try to or correlate that with another language to try to translate it.
Well, he's trolling us because he knows it means something in Somalian, but he's saying if you do that or say anything like similar to that with more O's and G's and O's and G's or whatever, it's gonna be. So hold on, let me see.
And they can be pretty chaotic in terms of code review. So someone probably just like threw this in as a joke and then didn't expect it to get pushed, but it did, and now we have this feature. So yeah, not crazy surprising, but definitely one of the bigger mishaps we've seen happen in like a tech platform recently. What do I think of the Ooga Booga Easter egg? I think someone at Instagram is definitely getting fired or already has been fired. If you don't know, the Ooga Booga Easter egg is like this bug where if you type in Ooga Booga or Hooga Nooga or anything kind of like that, different capitalizations or different emojis, they translate to like really obscure and sometimes really obscene
Mine doesn't work.
phrases. It still works.
Or maybe it's just intentional.
Like if you comment Ooga Booga or Hooga Nooga, then close out of the comment section, reopen it, and then click see translation, you'll be surprised. But yeah, I've worked with some bigger tech companies before, and they can be pretty chaotic in terms of code review.
Enough of that.
Like I'm sure there's other things like that too. Like there's got to be like if you type in certain things, it'll fucking. Oh, this is the video that I sent you
How many
for the
potatoes does it
title.
take to unalive the Irish? All of them.
Well, there was none of them growing.
My name's Jenny. I'm from Dublin. I've kind of been looking for production design jobs over in Glasgow. I just thought it would be a character, dressing up as a character, handing out sweets. Pretty easy gig for like a weekend, but that wasn't the case. I got hired on the Thursday, and then on the Friday I was invited to come in for a costume fitting. And when I arrived, there was no costumes. I just assumed like there'd be a lot more done, so they're going to be here all night. God bless them. The Twilight Tunnel that we got told is going to be like have projections through it. When we showed up in the morning, it just had some mirrors put up and some curtains. It was bad. Yeah, I met the other actors. We were then handed a 15-page script to learn for the next day. It's red flags aplenty. The script's completely like AI generated. We said like, I don't know if we're going to be able to learn all this. And we were just told, just improvise as much as you can. It was the most winging it of projects. Like, I think we all just thought, look, we'll just try our best, get on with the day, see what happens, and then never speak of this again. There was hundreds of people going through expecting a show. We did try to do the show, and then we got told to scrap it because it was taking too long. And I think that's when it completely just fell off. The sweets we were given to hand out, it was just a little bag of pick a mix. There's people paying £35 a ticket. It was just ridiculous. My name's Jenny. I'm from.
Wow.
Yeah, it seems like somebody dropped like who ends up like ultimately responsible for that? Like there has to be like
producers, like whoever set it up, the whoever was in charge.
Like, who is the idiot who thought that they could pull this off?
Whoever
And isn't there like a license? Isn't there like a licensing thing, like to use the name Wonka?
Probably,
Wouldn't you have to?
yeah.
Wouldn't you have to pay the studio that owns the IP?
Probably, yeah.
Right. And then if that's true, wouldn't there have to be like some sort of checks and balances to the quality control of said event so that it doesn't go down the drain like it did, or even get off? Like it seems like somebody fake promoted this thing and somehow got some traction enough to get some actors involved and then just didn't know how to put a fucking show together.
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like, by the way. What is this? The Cherry Blossom Experiment. Is this a conspiracy?
I don't know. I don't remember what I send you sometimes.
Did you know that the fears you have may not be yours?
Oh, yes.
Take this cute little mouse. They did an experiment where...
You know why do you know why kids or children are afraid of the dark?
That's like what Joe Rogan says about the boogeyman. The boogeyman and the
because most of the animals that hunted and ate humans were nocturnal predators at night, wolves and things like that. So
yeah, big cats and wolves.
Afraid of the dark.
Yep.
Where they electrocuted them every time they smelled the cherry blossom scent. This caused these cute little mice to be afraid of the smell. And guess what? For 6 generations deep, these mice's children and great-great-great-great-grandchildren were scared of the cherry blossom without even ever being exposed to electrocution. So now scientists believe that some of those spots in our DNA that we don't know what they're for are used to pass down this kind of information. They even found in a study of children of survivors of the Holocaust that they had epigenetic changes to a gene that was linked to their level of cortisol, a hormone involved in the stress response. So you see, some of the fears that we have aren't even ours. They were passed down from previous generations, and maybe they needed them to keep them safe, but we don't need them anymore. So if you have been trying to work through some unexplained fear, anxiety...
All right, good. Thank you. Thank you for the ending.
Okay,
there.
enough. But ancestral trauma, but this is the thing. Now, she's trying to go some hokey shit. You don't need it anymore, but what if it served certain people well? You know what I mean?
Well, it used to. That's what they're
What
saying,
if? Now, look at it this way, right? If we're all like pretty much descendants of somebody who survived something, right? The ones who died didn't pass on their genes, and we're descendants of that, right? So all the good parts about that same exact observance that the scientists made is even still true for positive things, not just fear. What if there's like, well, the reason why you have like, let's just say, you know, somebody having the talent and they get adopted, where like say you have a father who's like a talented baseball player, but you know, like he dies and then the mother goes to an insane asylum, the kid gets adopted. This kid becomes a phenomenal baseball player too. Right. And it's like, well, he never had exposure to the father, but he still has like some sort of a knack for it.
Yeah.
Right. So let's just put it this way. There was a whole bunch of people who were like Hiddleston was saying, like how many potatoes it take to unalive an Irishman. It's like there was a famine because they didn't have enough fucking potatoes. So it's like I'm a descendant of somebody who survived the fucking famine. They couldn't kill that person. You know what I mean? And even again, when the fucking English were fucking just mowing, they couldn't kill that person either who survived that. And now I end up here. So maybe I'm good from running away from English and starving. I might be good at it. I could survive a fucking war. I might be able to survive a war.
That could be
You
why
know what I mean?
you did well with ketosis.
Maybe. I don't know.
Like
Like
if you're starving, you're going to be in ketosis.
it could be. That's what's going to happen. That is the ultimate result, and actually, that is what you're doing. Like when you're going into ketosis, you're putting your body into like a tricked starvation mode. Yeah,
You're not actually starving, but
Yeah.
your body thinks you
tricked. It's tricked. Yeah, but you know, like this fucking freaked me out. By the way,
I don't know what this is. I've never seen this before, so here I go.
We just received these documents that Trudeau has been covering up for years.
Is this real?
this is Canadian fucking news, and you know Trudeau's like on his way out apparently. I don't
Documents related to a massive security breach at the Trudeau government's most sensitive laboratory, where the most dangerous viruses and pathogens are studied and handled. We have learned.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
That the Trudeau government's head of pathogens was collaborating with members of Beijing's People's Liberation Army who are responsible for bioweapons and bioterrorism.
Is this real?
I don't know.
Trudeau,
I
what did he do
didn't
when he
fact
found out
check
about
it.
this? Did he immediately inform Canadians of the breach? Did he fire anybody? No, no one was fired. Did he call an inquiry to get to the bottom of it? No, he didn't do that either. Instead, he covered it all up. He defied 4 parliamentary orders to release these documents because Trudeau didn't want the embarrassment before an election. So what did he do then? He collaborated, knowing this, he collaborated with Beijing to buy a vaccine for COVID. Could you imagine if the deal that Trudeau wanted to sign with Beijing had gone ahead and we had procured China-made vaccines after learning this information? We've just received these documents that Trudeau has been covering up.
Okay, so I have to fact check this. I'm sorry. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see if we can get some cold hard facts.
How you spell this fucking asshole's name?
TRUDEAU. Am I right, or is that Trudeau? It's gotta suck a little, like, right? Like, just like for a lot of people in Canada who definitely, you know, like Canada, like Canadians probably aren't as like liberal as their leadership is. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of a lot of Canadians are probably more or less, you know, like probably more conservative than they are less conservative. That's what I meant to say. You know what I mean? And I'm just assuming because cold weather people, you know, I mean, well, that's not true actually, because right, isn't like Sweden super like lib, like most of Scandinavia? Well, maybe not Finland. I think just Sweden, right? And like Denmark. Anything coming up about this? Trudeau cover up?
I can't find like a
Trudeau.
What is I'll just share this whole thing. I'll move us down so you can see more. So it's a bunch of links to Twitter or X.
But what about
Twitch.
other videos from this press conference? A full video from this press conference.
It's just this guy claiming it.
Oh, okay.
We just received these documents that Trudeau has been covering up for years. Documents related to a massive security.
Oh, why is it grained up?
The Trudeau
I was
government's
just gonna say why they add that effect to it.
sensitive.
Do we trust the Economic Times?
Who is the Economic Times?
I've never even heard
I
of it.
thought ET was Entertainment Tonight.
But that wasn't.
Yeah, I don't trust that. Maybe this is bullshit. Do you think this is bullshit? Do you think Trudeau would like let the Chinese just like fuck around with bioweapons in their country?
I don't know, and I can't see this like a real source. It's just the same video being reposted by Toronto Sun. Is the Toronto Sun?
That's a newspaper. Isn't
Cost, the crime, the corruption.
Like even the footage
and
looks
the
a little
cover-up.
suspicious.
But now we know that he cannot protect our people or our country. We just received these documents that Trudeau has been covering up for years.
Like the video looks
Documents
weird.
This is from a different angle than the one that I showed you on Instagram.
Why is it muted? I want to see something. It looks almost like it's fake, right? Doesn't it look like it's almost like
Maybe.
AI? Or
I mean,
something?
he does feel actorish, I guess.
I mean,
But
fake
the
like
guys,
that, like AI. Like it
that dude in the background to the left does look like he might be like a cop. He looks like some sort of official.
Massive security breach at the Trudeau.
I don't know. Fucking weird. Can't trust anything anymore.
Yeah. Oh, well, the thing is, look at his fingers. Do you look at real hands?
His
Look at
fingers
hands.
look normal, but that could have been used to make us think that that's how you look for.
All right.
What is this?
This is what happens when an American citizen tries to come back into the United States of America after being hunting in Mexico legally for geese. This is what happens to an American citizen. Meanwhile, thousands of people are walking across the river.
They put him in a cage?
In Texas and Arizona. But
Yeah, well, they're probably going through their car
the
too, but
cage.
they put you in a cage
While
when they do that.
Customs looks at 2 shotguns and some geese to be taxidermied. So this is what happens when an American citizen tries to come back.
College basketball. In the winter, it gets
Why?
very confusing. ESPN is putting the women's scores on the ticker in pink. So I could begin half asleep on the couch. I wake up. Duke lost by 35? Oh, that's women's basketball. I guess I need a bigger TV so I can see the asterisk where it says it doesn't fucking matter. They should put women's basketball on Facebook. Because it's just for their friends and family anyway.
That's funny.
I love college basketball. In the winter, it gets very...
Joe Bartnick. He's funny. Oh, I thought this was funny too.
All these games are based on the dark side of life.
I got a knife. The knife. You're closer to the victim. It's more personal.
Fucking sick old man. I got a knife.
Yeah, he's
I
like,
that.
no, wait a minute. He goes harder, dude. He goes harder.
Uh-oh.
You're a naughty boy. Go.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Oh my god.
Oh man.
I hit a woman for the first time in my life, and I'm having fun.
You know what?
Oh god, it hits. I've seen this video before. It just hits differently when you're high as shit. Did we go through everything? Oh my god, we went through everything?
Yeah, we might have. We've been going for almost an hour and a half. That seems like I feel like I sent about that much. Yeah, that might have been the last one I sent. It's a nice way to cap it off, though. Battle of the Sexes. Nice way to cap it off, though. Battle of the Sexes. Wednesdays and Sundays at 9:30. Battle of the Sexes. Tune in Wednesdays and Sundays.
You just used your radio voice very perfect. Like, absolutely perfect. You just used your radio voice very perfect. Like, absolutely perfect. You just used your radio voice very perfect. Like, absolutely perfect. You just